Welcome to my favorite nonprofit radio segment called Nonprofits Care. Their causes are really extraordinary.
Nonprofit organizations serve our community in a host of ways, and yet, until now, there's never been one place to find out about causes that are really extraordinary. It's time for Nonprofits Who Care, hosted by Ralph Grills, founder of My Favorite Nonprofit.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. It is time for Nonprofits Who Care. Causes really are extraordinary, and Ralph Grills is also extraordinary. Hi, Ralph.
Hi, Eric. How are you today?
You know, it's a great day in the neighborhood.
Very great day. As a matter of fact, I wanted to say I really enjoy working with you guys.
Oh, Ralph. Well, we love you too. You're used to hearing Ralph on Wednesdays, but he's out giving back to the community. He is so involved with so many different charities and nonprofit organizations. Make sure you sign up your favorite nonprofit at myfavoriternonprofit.com. Ralph, who are we talking to today?
Okay, today we have some really special guests. Today's guest is Earl Thompson and Melanie Christopher of St. Clair's. Now, St. Clair's really helps feeding with people that are like the homeless, I would take it. Why don't you, Earl, start off and explain a little bit about St. Clair's?
Okay, well, St. Clair's is a homeless nonprofit organization, and comes under the Episcopal Diocese, but still is separate from them. It's an independent organization, 501c3.
It's a non-profit organization that is independent of the denomination, or not-for-profit, right?
And we feed the homeless every Tuesday. And I actually got my start there about 4 years ago. I was a homeless person myself.
Oh, very
out on the street. And I sort of like worked my way up. And now I'm on the board of directors. And
wow,
that's great.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Just come up with 20-year addiction.
Very good.
Of drugs addiction, and when I got involved. And so,
Melanie, when did St. Clair's Supper start?
Well, it is a long story, but I'll try to make it short.
Okay.
At the Church of St. Peter and St. Mary, and that's 2nd and Acoma down in Denver. The ladies there saw homeless people walking in front. So they put a little table with Kool-Aid and cookies to give out to whoever passed. And then more and more came, and they brought it into the courtyard. And in the courtyard, they then served little sandwiches and the Kool-Aid and so on. But by 1980, it got to the point that there was a lot of people coming. So they took it into the parish hall, and it became a community dinner with maybe 20, 25 people. And in 1982, it was a full sit-down dinner, which is what we do today.
Really?
Yes, we feed over about 260 people every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. And Earl is the one that sets the tables with tablecloth and vases with little silk flowers and real mugs and real plates. And it's a fellowship also, not just food.
It's not just food, and it's something special.
It is very special.
You call it it's a community dinner.
Yes.
It's a community meal. So every Tuesday at 6 p.m. at what is it, Episcopal Church?
The Episcopal Church of St. Peter and St. Mary lets us use the building.
Nice.
Still, which is very, very nice.
Now, you are serving more than 8,000 meals a year, Earl. Is that right?
About 9.
yes.
No.
9,000.
9,000. Well, that is more than 8,000.
Exactly. And Melanie, how did you get involved in explaining what the background for you?
Well, there was a priest that we have also a Eucharist service, a full communion service at 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And the priest that was doing this asked me to come and read the gospel in Spanish, because there were a lot of Hispanics coming. And I would do that, read in Spanish and English, and I would translate the sermon, and then I would preach myself in both languages. That's how I got involved. I was serving at another church, and then I came fully to this ministry about 8 years ago, and I'm the managing director. And this is solely done by volunteers and donations. No one is paid. It's a volunteer association, and just it's amazing. The cooks, the ones that shop, the ones that serve, the ones that clean. Earl here that does tables, and it's just fantastic. You can tell I have a passion for it.
Yes, I can tell. So you speak fluent Spanish?
Oh, yes.
Oh, are you Hispanic yourself?
I was born in Cuba.
Oh, in Cuba.
Yes.
Yeah.
Came to the States in 1952, New York City.
Oh, yeah.
You're a little Spitfire. I love it.
Right.
I love it.
Now, Earl, do you speak Spanish?
A little bit.
Can you eat Spanish, Mexican, Cuban food?
Can I eat it?
Yes.
Of course.
All right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
That's Eric's.
We're in Colorado.
Well,
now, do you know Bill Vidal? Do you, Melanie, know Bill Vidal?
I know of him. I
Yeah.
don't know him.
He was the former mayor. Now he's now
Yes,
the president.
I never met him, but I
Yeah.
know of him.
But
Yeah.
he's also from Cuba.
Oh,
He's
yes.
the first Cuban born that's been actually a mayor in the city of Denver.
Oh, yes. It's wonderful.
Very cool.
Melanie, how can we give? How can our listeners give to donate to your great cause?
Well, we do have a web page and we have an email, but someone told me the best thing to do is if you Google St. Clair's Ministries Denver. Just
St.
plain St. Clair's Ministries Denver, and it will take you right to it, and it will show you how to donate and everything.
And can you get involved now? Most of your volunteers, are they from the church or are they from the neighborhood? Where do you find your volunteers?
All over. When people hear about St. Clair's and what we're doing there, in fact, I don't like turning people away. But there are some times where I have to say, do you mind going to the clothing room? Because nobody likes going to the basement. And we use them. And then we put a volunteer for each table that we have. We have 9 tables. And they want coffee. They can pour the coffee. So we use everyone that comes. But we try if it's young people, they have to be over 14.
Okay.
That's the only requirement.
Oh, that's great. So
But it's not just the church. We have a group called Inline Media Corporation that comes all the time, and volunteers and other corporations that do. So it's non-denominational. Everybody's welcome.
I love it.
Great. So companies can then volunteer their employees as well.
Exactly.
Well, that's very good.
Yes.
Well, that's great. Well, we sure appreciate you guys coming on our show, and I think your cause is very worthy. So hopefully people will hear about this and get involved and contact you and see if they can volunteer or donate for you.
Absolutely.
Right.
Earl, thank you so very much for being
my
here.
pleasure.
And what a great testimony you have.
Thank you.
He's been a
Living
gift.
proof for this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Melanie, thank you as well. We
Thank you
appreciate
for having us.
Yes, ma'am. And of course, Ralph, you always bring it. Let's give the how to find St. Clair's one more time. St. Clair's Ministry. Google that. And it's spelled Clare. St. Clair's Ministry with an apostrophe S.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha. All right. Ralph, you bring the best guests. My favorite nonprofit seems to be growing.
Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, we're sponsoring a concert coming up this Sunday, and they're having actually a tribute to John Denver. And the guy that's playing is Roy Rivers. So if you want to get tickets, you can get them at the King Supers. And like I said, we are a sponsor of it. And actually, the guy, Roy Rivers, who's doing the tribute, played at Red Rocks 2 years ago, and he sold out Red Rocks.
Wow.
And they said he sounds just, people that know John real well, says he sounds just like him. So if you want to get a real
So that's
taste of John again.
This coming Sunday, you can get your tickets at King Supers. It's at the Douglas County Fairgrounds.
That is correct.
And myfavoriternonprofit.com is a sponsor. You are everywhere. You are very involved. Tell our listeners how they can get more involved with My Favorite Nonprofit.
Well, what they can do is that we have a membership online at our site, myfavoriternonprofit.com, which allows people to go on and actually promote their favorite nonprofit. Or if they're looking for a nonprofit to get involved with, like St. Clair's, they can go there and find out about them and get more information.
I love it. Well, again, thank you very much. We appreciate you, Ralph. And folks, please go and Google St. Clair's Ministry and give of your time, give of your money, give of your heart today to a very worthy organization. We want to thank you for listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where every day it is our goal to bring you absolutely nothing but the best in business. Now, your challenge is to do as we like to do every day. Go find somebody and give them a 20-second kiss. I'm not talking about locking lips. I'm talking about kindness is so simple. Say something nice about somebody in business today, and you'll see the rewards right away.
Music is a world within itself.